Okay. So, in the last session, we have discussed about the introduction about the inheritance, and we have seen the types of inheritance as well. So, let's discuss the syntax of inheriting the features from base class to derived class. Syntax of inheriting inheriting the features from base class to derived class, base class to derived class. Syntax of inheriting the features from base class to derived class. What is the syntax? Okay, first is always every class name will start with a class keyword, and we have a directly write the derived class name, and extends. Here we'll write base class. I'll write base class. Here we will be defining the variables, and we will be defining the methods if we want. Okay, fine. So this is the syntax of no inheriting the features from base class to derived class. So from base class we are inheriting the features to derived class. Okay. So in order to inherit the features from base class to derived class, we are using a keyword called extends. So without this extends keyword, we cannot inherit the features from base class to derived class. Okay. And and one more thing, you should always, like, we will be discussing the rules and characteristics of the inheritance. Right. Yeah, let's see the rules first. So rules of, like, rules we need to follow while inheriting the features from base class to derived class. The first rule is, as I said before, so a derived class can extend only one base class. This is the most important rule. Okay, we have to keep in mind. And whenever we inherit the data members, like, whenever we inherit the data members and methods from the base class to the derived class, so the the base class features will be logically present into the derived class. Okay. and and one more thing is that, so as you are inheriting the features from base class to derived class, it is always recommended to create an object of derived class, because see, the base class is having the features of, like, let's say, as I told you before. So here, you see over here in this example, class A and class B. So class A is having the features like value 1, value 2, and it is having a addition method as well. So class B is having only the subtraction method. So when we are extending the class A, so when we are extending the class A, all these features will be logically presented to the class B. So and then let me write extends class A. Okay. So now the class A features logically will be available into the class B. So you can access both the features, class B features and class A features in the class B itself. So it is always recommended to create an object of the derived class. In this case, the derived class is B. Okay. So got it? Fine. So these are the some of the rules. And one more thing is that final classes cannot be participate in inheritance. If you declare your class definition as a final, okay. So if we declare the class definition as a final, something like this, so this class will not be participate in the inheritance. The final, in the sense, it is kind of a constant. Okay. So constant things cannot be participate in inheritance. It can be a, you can it can be a class, it can be a variable as well. So if you declare the final as a variable, it will not be participating in the inheritance. So these are the some of the rules, key rules you have to keep in mind while writing the inheritance based applications. Okay. um okay. Yeah, that's all about the properties and rules of the inheritance. Let's write a simple Java program. Okay, let's take the same example. Actually, I'll try to take the calculator application where, like, there will be a addition method, and we'll be taking the different class which is extending the calculator, and we'll try to extend the calculator into some other class. Okay, let's see that example. Okay, so I have created a calculator class. So let me give the properties or data members of variables for that calculator class. Okay, so I'll be giving the um, data members for the calculator class. So let's say int value 1 and int value 2. Okay, so I'll create a method called addition. So addition will not take anything, but inside the addition method, we are initializing the values of value 1 and the values of value 2 as well. So value 1, value 2 will be initialized. Now I'll be writing a printout statement. I'll be, uh, you know, uh, you know, performing the addition of value 1, value 2. So value 1 and value 2. So this would return the uh, addition of two numbers. Addition of two numbers. Okay. Addition of two numbers. This and yeah, fine. Cool. So this is not returning anything. So that's why I'm returning void, and it is a public. You can access it outside of my class as well. Okay. So let me write one more method. Let me write subtract as well. Public void subtraction as well. And open the braces. I'll say value 1 equals to 30, value 2 equals to 40. So I'll say this is out. I'll say subtraction of 2 is value 2 minus value 1. Okay. So now, now, so we have created a calculator class. So this is our base class. So we will extend this base class into one more class called Samsung Mobile Calculator. So let's go to the Samsung Mobile. I have created the Samsung Mobile Calculator handy. What I did is like I have created a Samsung Mobile Calculator. Let's extend this calculator. Okay, let's extend this calculator into my Samsung Mobile Calculator so that I can get the features of calculator, all the features of calculator itself. So I'll say what is the keyword we have to use to extend the features. Okay, so we have to use extends keyword to copy the features of a calculator to the Samsung Mobile Calculator. That's fine. Okay. Now the Samsung Mobile Calculator will be having its own methods, so which they perform some multiplication. So I'll write multiplication, and it doesn't return anything, so that's why I've written void, and this is public, and here we'll be saying performing. Okay, I'll write performing multiplication of two numbers, multiplication of two numbers. So here I'll write number 1 into number 2. I'll store the result into result variable in result. Okay. I'll write the semicolon as the statement terminator. Okay. Now what I'll do is I'll say, oh sorry, not number 1. It is a value 1 and value 2. Not sorry, number 1, number 2. Value 1 and value 2. These are the two things we have imported to the Samsung Mobile Calculator. So we will say this mul of two numbers is a result. I'll be giving it over here. Okay, fine. Now let's go and create a main application actually. So I have to create the main application. Let me go and create the main application. So I'll say this Samsung calculator, Samsung calculator client application. Okay. And it should have main method. So I have a quick question over here. So I have a base class calculator, and this base class is extended by the Samsung mobile calculator. Okay, so now the Samsung mobile calculator will be having the calculator related data. Okay, and uh, it is also having the Samsung related data as well. So it is always recommended to create an object of the Samsung mobile calculator in the main class. Samsung mobile calculator, I'll say Samsung mobile calculator equal to new Samsung mobile calculator. Okay. I'll say Samsung mobile calculator dot. So I have to perform first addition. So then what I'll do is I'll perform subtraction. So then what I'll do is I'll perform multiplication. Okay, let's see. Now when I run this one, so first calculator related methods will be executed, then subtraction will be executed. At last, the multiplication will be executed. Let's see. So it is running. Okay, so you can see this one. See, first it is calling addition. So it will directly go to the addition and it will read all these values and it will perform the addition of two numbers. 20 plus 30 equals to 50. So addition of two numbers equals to 50. Now later, what is the next statement? Subtraction. So subtraction, it will directly go to the subtraction method. It will read all these values. So subtraction of two numbers is 10. So it is returning 10. Next, the last is multiplication. So multiplication is available itself in the Samsung mobile calculator. So it will go and read all these statements and it will print the statements. Then it will perform the multiplication. So then it will print the output. So which we can see over here. Okay, got it. So that's all. So that's all about the quick program on the inheritance. So let's see the next topic.